Imagine a world where the ocean, vast and endless, holds not just the promise of discovery, but also the echoes of suffering. This is the story of the transatlantic slave trade, a dark chapter in human history that changed the world forever. Long before European ships arrived, Africa was home to thriving civilizations, powerful kingdoms, and rich cultures. But in the 15th century, everything changed. European explorers, first seeking gold and spices, soon found a different kind of wealth: human beings. The Portuguese, followed by the Spanish, Dutch, British, and others, realized they could profit from capturing and selling people as slaves. At first, some African leaders participated, trading prisoners of war or criminals for European goods like guns and textiles. But over time, the demand grew. Soon, entire communities were raided, families torn apart, and millions of people forced into captivity. This was the Middle Passage, the harrowing journey across the Atlantic. Conditions were horrific. People were crammed together with little food, no sanitation, and rampant disease. Many died before ever reaching land. For those who survived, their new reality was brutal. They were sold like cattle in the Americas, forced to work on plantations growing sugar, cotton, and tobacco industries that fueled Europe's economy but were built on human suffering. Life as a slave meant no freedom, no rights, and constant fear. Families were separated, punishments were severe, and even small acts of resistance were met with cruelty. But not all accepted their fate. There were rebellions. Haitian slaves, led by Toussaint Louverture, overthrew their oppressors, setting an example for the world. Resistance came in many forms: runaways, secret schools, hidden traditions that kept cultures alive. By the late 18th and early 19th centuries, voices of change grew louder. People like Olaudah Equiano, a former slave, shared their stories. Abolitionists in Britain, America, and beyond fought for freedom, and eventually, the trade was outlawed, first in Britain in 1807, then in the US in 1808. Slavery itself was abolished in most places by the late 19th century. The legacy of the slave trade still affects the world today. Inequalities, racial injustices, and generational trauma remain. But so does resilience, culture, and the undeniable truth that the human spirit cannot be broken. History teaches us that we must remember, learn, and never repeat these mistakes. The story of the transatlantic slave trade is not just history, it is a lesson in humanity, strength, and the power of justice. Thank you for listening. Let's continue to learn, to remember, and to build a better future together.